Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do a tutorial for a little Ferrero Rocher gift box, and it holds 3 Ferrero Rocher and it just fits in nicely. So I'm just going to cut down my cardstock, and the cardstock needs to be cut down to 9 by 6.5. Oops, wrong one. That was 9. Put that back up by 6.5. Okay. And then we are going to score at 1 and 2.5 on all 4 sides. Okay, I'll see if I can nudge this up a bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So move that out the way. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it at 1 and then move it across to the 2.5, so it'll score at both ends, but when I turn it around it will work out. Okay, so that's 1 inch and 2.5. Turn that. One inch and 2.5. Turn it. One inch. Oops. Nearly did it. By 2.5. And the last one. 1 inch and 2.5. Okay, and that's our box scored and cut to size. Alright. Now for the wrap around the box. Now let me think, what do I want to use? Oh, decisions. Let me see. It's got to be a long bit of paper. It's got to be, oops, daisy. Avalanche. Let's see what I've got here. That might work. This is from the, let me think, Floral Muse, I think. Is it a Sweet Paris? I think it's Floral Muse. Right, for our wrap we need 6 5/8. So let me see, 6 5/8 is 2 past the half. So that's there. And we need to cut it. Let me see, I need to line it up again. My eye's going a bit funny. So 6 5/8 by 4 1/16. So 4 1/16. Okay. Now we need to score this and it gets scored at, let's see, 5/16. Sorry, 5 1/16. So that's there. Then it is 3 9/16. So 3 9/16. Then 2 and 1/2 inch. Flip that open to make sure it's lined up straight. In fact, I'm going to flip it round, it's easier for me to get a straight line. Right, so that's for wrap done and for box cut, so we can get rid of the scope board and trimmer. Right, place that out the way the now. And is this the right one? Yeah. So this is my template that I have previously made. If I just put that like that, you can see the crosses are where we're taking off. The dotted lines are where we're cutting up. And then I've got notches. Okay. So if you want to freeze this or pause it so you can see it, it means that you can then follow the template rather than watch me, if it helps. Okay. Or if you are listening to this, you can rewind it back and freeze it. Okay. So I'm just going to put that in front of myself so I can see. Take my paper snips and we are going to just notch there slightly and trim away. I'll just close that up so you can see better because I'm kind of going over the place with this. Right, so we are taking this all away. And taking this part away. And then we are cutting up this one here. Okay, so I'm just going quite close up. And then we're notching these two sides. That's one notch. And 2 notches. Like so. Alright. Then we'll turn it, do the exact same again. So we're taking off this one. We are taking off this one. We're notching in there. And we're taking this part off. And we are cutting up this one. And we are notching in there. It doesn't need to be perfect because these are actually going to be tucked under flaps. But the notches just make it a little bit easier for it to be slotted in better. So again, notch, cut away. Cut away. hubby just told me might appear up. Right, so then we're going to cut this away. And then notch. And notch. And last one. So we're cutting up here. Cutting this off. Notching there. Take that off. And then cut up here. And notch. Right, move all that out the way. Right, so now we just need to score it all. So just fold and burnish it all. And this is using the thick Very Vanilla from Stampin' Up. And this is going to be our draw section. And the last one is this part. Now what I'm going to do, and I haven't put it on the notes, is I'm going to notch these wee corner ones, the ends. It's just ever so slightly. I'll show you exactly what I take off. That's how much I've took off. It's literally a slither. But it just, when you're folding the box together, it actually just makes it ever so easier to work with, I have found. There we go. Right. So, put our box together. I'm going to use a mixture of adhesives. So for video and for speed, I'm just using my Crafter's Companion tape runner. Now, I wouldn't buy these, okay? I'll show you. I would not buy them again. I'm using what I've got, but these are the last I will ever buy. I only get half the tape working and then it starts jamming where you can't use it at all. I have contacted Crafter's Companion by email about 10 days ago, maybe a week ago, and I have had no reply whatsoever. So their customer service is absolutely garbage. So I would put a warning to anyone, do not buy them. They are a complete nightmare to work with. Whoops. There we go. So just putting some on in here. Okay. And the only reason I'm using this on the inside is for speed. But I am going to use tear tape or double-sided tape for these parts so it's stronger. Okay. I probably would use red line tape, but this tape is actually very strong anyway, so I'm okay with this. Right, so got to put that on there. Tape. Turn it. Put it on there. turn it, put it on this side, turn it, and put it on this side, and that's it. Right, so first off, I am going to lift my sides and just make sure that your corners are neat, okay, and just press it in, okay. You could use wet glue for this, but it's for time. I wanted to make sure it was a bit quicker. I'm just placing it in and making sure the corners meet up. That's my priority for this. Making sure that my corners are neat. Right. Now I'll just flip those parts out so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to take this tape off. Slip that in. And then I'm going to use my scorer and push it right across to make sure those stick down really well, and you will see that's actually holding. See if I can, no, you're not going to be able to see it, I don't think, but those flaps that we put the Crafter's Companion tape on are actually under them, so it's going to be stuck down tight now. Okay, so we're doing the same at this side. Take the backing off. I'm just making sure that any loose and overhangs of tape are tucked in, and you can see it there, the flaps. So when we put that down and then burnish over it, those flaps aren't going anywhere. Okay, and we use this, take the backing off and flip it in, and again just burnish over it. Just put it in and burnish over it, and that's our drawer more or less done. Okay, but I want, now where did I put it? It's in here, I think. Yep. So I want something that's going to match this. So let me see colour wise what I've got. That's perfect. So I've got a little bit of ribbon there, and what I'm going to do is just double over and snip it, and I'm using quite a bit so I've got room for it to move about without getting into my road. Okay, now I need my glue dots, which are up here. Flip them over my finger so I can lift it. And what I'm going to do is, oops, wrong bit, is I'm going to add a glue dot here, and this is just so that it is easier for me to work with. It saves it opening up and fraying and whatever else, right? Then I'm going to use my crocodile, and I'm going to just find my centre point. Let me see. So it's roughly about 3/4 of an inch. So it's around there. Okay, and I've just put a small, you won't even see it, I've just put a small marking with my pokey tool so I know where my crocodile's going to. Alright. I'm taking my narrow side of my crocodile, placing it over the top of it, and I'll need to go off camera just so I can see where it is. That's it there. So I've lined it up, whoops, lined it up on the halfway. I'm just going to make sure that stayed where it should be. Let's move ever so slightly. Right, that's it there. And I'm just going to punch, okay? And that's gave me a hole almost central. Okay, get rid of the crocodile. Bring my ribbon in. Now you can use twine, you could use baker's twine, you could use anything at all really. So I'm just putting this through the hole where the punch is, and I'm going to use my pokey tool just so that it gets through okay. And I'll catch it on this side, hopefully. Nope, missed it there. So I'm just going to put a bit of it through. That's us now. Okay, and then I'm just going to play around with it so it sits nicely. Okay, like that. And this excess ribbon, it's easy to deal with. So, one of your wee scrap layers, just trim it down a bit. Okay. You don't even need to do this, I'm just a bit OCD about finishing things off properly. That doesn't look straight. That's better. Right, so what I'm going to do is put this down with a glue dot so that it's extra secure. I don't want my ribbon to pull off by any means. Okay, so my glue dot is on the underside, and I'm just move that over till it's where I want it, and then just fold it down like so. Okay, just like that, and then you can still position your ribbon where you want it. Alright, now for a scrap. Now again, I'm just using double-sided tape because it's a bit stronger. And I'm just putting 2 layers over it. I'm not caring that it's overhanging a little bit, that's absolutely fine. Right, I'll burnish that down so I can take the backing off. Like that. Burnish that down. Take the backing off. Come on you. Thank you. Then just these wee extra bits, that's coming off because it's got a bit of paper on it. Just fold them in to themselves. They're just double-sided tape, they're not going to harm anything. I'm just running my fingers across the top to make sure that there is no extra adhesive on there. And as I said, it is super strong, that tape. Then you're just going to use the tweezers so you can see. You're just going to place that into the bottom and push it up. Let me lift it up a wee bit. because I want to cover that tape, the ribbon, almost, and it also gives it a bit of security and saves it coming off. So I'm just really pressing that down. Okay, and as I said, you can see a wee bit of the ribbon there, but that doesn't bother me. Alright, so that's the bra done. Now we bring in more wrap. So let me just hold that. A wee goober of glue, I think. Right, so we are going to put a bit of double-sided tape along there. Like that. Take off my double-sided tape, fold that in like that. There's a tiny wee bit of glue there showing, so here is my wee box. Don't know what I've done with it. I wanted to take the excess glue off, so I'm going to use an old trick. Just use my glue dot, make it less sticky, and just run it across there, and it will actually lift the excess glue off for me. That seems alright now. I must have put it on at a different angle. That's better. Get rid of that glue giver. And then we pop our Ferrero Rocher in. 1, 2, and 3. And then just, don't make me out to be a liar. Fits nice and snug. Okay. And then we just need to decorate the top of it. So I have got some little words stamped out. Let me just see where I put them though, because I have got a habit of putting things away and not knowing what I've done with them. You know what, I'll just stamp it again, I think, because I can't remember what I've done with it. All things thanks is what I'm looking for. Why can I not find it? Oh, here it is. All things thanks. Oh, it's not, it's one big meaning. I knew it was a thanks one though. Right, and then we can use the scraps that we've got left here. Oops, that's not a proper one. Let me see, I don't know if these are long enough or not. So I'll use one of the bits. In fact, I'll use a long one so I'll get more out of it. Where is my VersaFine? I love my VersaFine for sentiment stamping. It's just crisp and looks fantastic. just pop it on there. Perfect. It just works every time with the VersaFine. And I will clean that shortly. Now, where did I put my punch for that? The side of my craft table is an absolute riot at the moment because I've been making loads of teacher gifts. It's just been almost constant. Right, it's back in its drawer, which is unusual for me to put things away. And I'm just using the classic labels punch. It's just the perfect size for that. I'll leave that out because I will be doing more of them. So bring that in. That's going to go on there. I want that popped up. And we want a wee bow or something. Too big. That's okay, that'll cut it down a bit. I'm just going to trim this down a wee bit. So I'm just folding the bottom over and just taking a bit of the excess off. Okay. I don't want the tails as long as they were. Come on, you over a bit. Thank you. That's perfect. Like that. And do I want something else under it? Let me think. Nope. I do want something else under that though. Trying to think, and it's not working. My brain's just not in check today. This might work. Take a wee bit of that off. It's a bit dark. That's better. So I am going to just cut this at an angle and then cut another angle at that side. That can go on like that. Just to break it up a wee bit, that's all. And I'm just going to use my yucky glue because it's just an embellishment. And that's going on like that. Then I need my glue dots. They're under there. I want to pop that up a wee bit. Right, so turn it over on there. One there. Oops, that's not sitting right. Hubby must have just went straight back out because he's not come up. So place that on roughly central. I'm going to glue dot for my bow because they are super strong. Oops. Put that on there and press my little bow on it. And that's, oops, in fact I'm going to add a wee rhinestone or two, I think. Just the one, I think. Yeah. And that's a decorated feminine Ferrero Rocher box. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I said, you can make masculine or feminine depending on the paper that you wrap it in. As you can see, I've used burlap there, I've used some jute twine, the same sentiment, and black ribbon instead. And these are teacher gifts. I have actually made up coordinating gifts. So far, I have got, let me see, I'll show you the dark ones. So far I've got the little 3 Ferrero Rocher. I have got some cinnamon scented candles, because guys like candles too. And then I have got the card, and they all match. I have ordered some notepads, which will be decorated in the same, and a pen. And that's the teacher gift this year from me, because Jaden's leaving school. He goes into high school after the summer, and this is the list of teachers I have to make for. Yeah, there's 12 of them. So cost wise, I can't afford to buy bottles of wine or flowers for everyone. I just couldn't do it. So I have ordered things that I can make and make them look pretty, and look, time wise, the money has went into it, because the amount of hours I've spent on it have been unreal. So that's one of the masculine sets so far. Then I have got the feminine matching set. Just pull that over. Put that back up there now, because I've got stuff on top of it. That's one of my feminine sets, and it's the same, the Ferrero Rocher inside. Scented candles, they are cinnamon, but I will be swapping them out. My hubby went up this morning and got me some more candles, so I've got quite a few different scents there that he picked up for me. So I've got homemade sugar cookies, rose gardenia, ocean breeze, another vanilla, and I think there's lavender. So I've got quite a few, so that'll be getting swapped out. The cinnamon are for the guys, obviously, because they're a spicy smell rather than scented roses and things. So I hope that's gave you some ideas for teacher gifts that won't break the bank, because let's face it, if you are like me and you have 12 teachers to buy for, it's costly. The candles were £1 and you get 12 in it, so you have got 3 boxes out of that. The Ferrero Rocher were £5 and you get 16 in it, I think. So you get, what's that out of there? You get 5 out of that. So I've got 10, so I actually need to buy another box of them. But then that's like 50 pence, say 30 pence, that's 80 pence. Your card, you've already got all the stuff for. The pads were £5 for 10. So that's what, 50 pence. So that's 130. And then the pens, say another 20 or 30 pence. So you're talking about £2, but that's a nice gift to give. It's all presented beautifully. Whoops, that little gemstones fell off somewhere. So I need to find another one. That's not a gem, there's a gem there. I just need to add a wee bit of glue to it because there's no glue on it. So as I said, they are pretty, they're going to do the job. Just add a wee spot of glue in there. Because I want them to be perfect when they go out. I don't want them to look pants. Turn it over. There we go. And as I said, you've got the masculine and feminine. So I hope it's inspired you, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.